Storm Team Weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back. Well, Josh, it's a little chilly outside today.
A little chilly here, but nothing compared to what our neighbors in the Midwest are going through. Take a look at this video from Chicago, and this is actually of Lake Michigan. And if you're looking really closely, you can see some steam coming off of Lake Michigan. You say, well, how can that be? The temperature's negative 20 there in Chicago this morning. Well, let's go on over to the maps. I'll kind of show you how it kind of played out, because we did have temperatures this morning in Chicago, low temperatures of negative 23. But the waters on Lake Michigan were at 33 degrees. So with that warmer air in the water, and then also the moisture in the water with the very dry Arctic air aloft, warm air rises, and so that water and the vapor from it was just rising as steam. This sometimes happens to us when we drop down to the 20s, and you know, we aren't used to the 20s. Sometimes we see the little steam fog form along some of those riverbanks. That's what happened. And Chicago wasn't the only cold place. It was cold all over the Midwest. Negative 30 this morning in Duluth, 20 below in Des Moines, 26 below in Davenport, 6 below in St. Louis, and they're still cold out there. Look at these current temperatures. Still sitting at negative 22 in Davenport, negative 17 in Chicago. Davenport is at 22 below right now. The coldest they've ever been may happen tonight. We've got a sister station up there, and they're calling for a low of 29 degrees. That would be the coldest temperature ever recorded there in the Quad Cities. Insane cold happening up north. Just not here. 42 degrees right now in San Angelo, and here in the Concho Valley, we're mainly dealing with those temperatures in the low 40s and upper 30s. 37 currently in Broadus, 46 in Menard, 41 in Ozona, and 47 right now in Junction. We dealt with that cloud cover for most of the day, broke into the sunshine this afternoon, allowing our temperatures to get into the 50s. Our high today was actually in the 50s, pretty close to around 55. Here comes the official numbers from the Almanac. We reached a high of pretty close to 55 or 56 degrees. The Almanac doesn't want to play tonight, but it's not going to be as cold tonight. We've got a work week warm up on the way, going to leave us with a spring-like weekend and even a few weekend showers. Today got into the 50s. Tomorrow we'll be in the 60s. 66 is my high temperature for tomorrow. 68 Friday, and approaching the 70s by the time we get towards Saturday. Winds have calmed down right now, which means the temperatures are trying to drop down to the dew points. They may drop down into the mid-30s by the time we get towards around midnight, maybe 1 a.m., and then those south winds will continue to bring in warmer air, and we'll wake up with temperatures that get into the mid-40s. A few clouds already out there, mainly over the southern counties. That's where you were colder today, thanks to the clouds that were around there. The heaviest cloud cover down to our south, clear skies to our north, but the cloud cover does come back as we go through the night. As low pressure continues to draw in that warm Gulf air, that's going to lead to that warm-up as we go through the rest of the week and into the weekend. Let's take it through time here on Futurecast, kind of show you how it plays out, because by 1:30, maybe sitting in the mid-40s, but then in the start of the day, morning hours, if you will, mid-40s by the time you wake up, and then the clouds start to clear. We'll climb into the 60s tomorrow. If the clouds hang on a little bit longer, we may be in the 50s, and then the clouds come back for Friday morning with the moisture increasing, and Friday will be a warmer day with those west and south winds pushing us up into the mid-60s. It says we get into Friday night into Saturday that we'll have a chance of showers. It's because we're watching this chunk of energy near San Francisco. That's going to sneak across as we head into Friday night and Saturday and bring a slight chance of showers. Tonight, though, temperatures fall down into the low 40s, upper 30s in some spots. The record, by the way, 7 degrees in 1949. That isn't happening. 42 tonight, mostly cloudy, not as cold. I'm calling for a high of 66 for your Thursday. Partly cloudy, warmer and breezy. And as you take a look at that extended forecast as we start off that first weekend of rodeo, the first performance Friday, got a 20% chance of rain Friday night and Saturday morning. That may impact some of the parade. Won't cause you to cancel your plans, but just have that umbrella handy. It's not a great chance, but it is there. Saturday, of course, being Groundhog Day. We start February, and we start February on a warm note in the mid-70s as we start off the new week. We'll be right back.